A Tale of Heroism, Discovering Humanity's Ancient Origins. The air was thick with dust and anticipation as the team of archaeologists carefully excavated the deep subterranean site. Dr. Ivana Rocker, her face lit by the glow of a portable luminescent panel, carefully brushed away centuries of earth from what appeared to be a smoothly carved metallic object. Unlike any known human artifact, its surface shimmered with an unnatural iridescence beneath the layers of ancient dirt. "Ivana, you might want to see this," called out one of her colleagues from a few meters away, his voice a mix of excitement and disbelief. As she approached, her heart pounded with the familiar thrill of discovery, the driving force of her career. The object in front of her was unmistakably alien, its design complex, with geometric patterns that suggested a technological sophistication far beyond ancient human capabilities. The discovery could rewrite history, Ivana thought, a reminder of why she had followed in her father's footsteps. Dr. Ivana Rocker had always been driven by the need to solve the mystery of her father's disappearance. He had been on the verge of a monumental discovery related to ancient alien artifacts when he had vanished without a trace. Standing in the dim light of the excavation site, surrounded by relics of a civilization not of this world, Ivana felt closer to him than she had in years. With each artifact they unearthed, the shadows surrounding her father's fate grew ever so slightly clearer. "This is it," Ivana whispered to herself, a mixture of awe and resolve in her eyes. "Whatever secrets you're hiding, I will uncover them, for science, for humanity, and for you, Dad." As the team worked around her, documenting the find, preserving the context for future analysis, Ivana's mind raced with possibilities. In the quiet solitude of her makeshift lab, Dr. Ivana Rocker studied the alien artifact, her fingers tracing the intricate carvings that seemed to pulse with a life of their own. Minutes turned into hours as she decoded the complex symbols, each one revealing staggering truths about humanity's origins. The evidence was irrefutable. Humans were engineered by an advanced alien civilization designed to be compliant slaves, and short-lived, never meant to surpass a lifespan of roughly 120 years. With a heavy heart, Ivana prepared to share her findings. Her presentation sent shockwaves through the academic community and beyond. The truth of humanity's engineered origins, once spoken into existence, could not be unheard. It threatened the fabric of societal structures, questioned the very essence of human free will. But not everyone was ready for such revelations. As Ivana stepped out of the conference hall, she felt the prickling sense of being watched. Before she could react, a shadow lunged at her from a dimly lit corner, a silencer glinting ominously. With her reflexes on full display, she ducked as a bullet whizzed past, shattering the glass behind her. "Dr. Rocker, this way." A voice cut through the chaos. It was Alex, a man whose reputation as a fringe scientist and conspiracy theorist had often made Ivana skeptical of his theories. Now, he was her unlikely savior, pulling her into the safety of a hidden passageway. As they navigated through the underbelly of the conference center, Alex explained hurriedly, "There's a group of us, original survivors, that created a cult to protect the secrets through time. Our group has been waiting for someone like you to uncover the artifact. That could prove the truth to the world. We need to get you to safety. The aliens will stop at nothing to keep this quiet." Under the cloak of darkness, Dr. Ivana Rocker and Alex approached the unmarked facility nestled deep in the secluded woods. Its sterile exterior belied the secrets hidden within. Secrets about alien technology that could potentially reverse the engineered limitations on human life. Ivana's heart pounded not just from the peril of their mission, but from the hope of finding ambrosia, the rumored elixir that could restore humanity's full potential. As they infiltrated the high-security installation, bypassing advanced biometric locks with the alien artifact, Ivana couldn't help but laugh at the irony of using alien technology to uncover the extent of alien manipulation. They finally reached the core lab, where vials of a luminescent substance labeled ambrosia were stored. This was it, the cure to humanity's forced fragility, just like the artifact showed. But before they could grasp the vials, alarms blared. Mercenaries, swift, flooded the room. These were not ordinary soldiers. Their movements were too precise, too inhuman. As Ivana and Alex ducked behind a lab counter, she realized these mercenaries were likely augmented by the same alien tech they sought to expose. The ensuing escape was a blur of chaos and light. Ivana, leveraging an alien shield from one of the mercenaries, deflected incoming laser fire, buying them precious seconds. Alex, meanwhile, hacked into the facility's systems to sow confusion among their pursuers. They were nearly out when cornered by the mercenary leader, a towering figure whose eyes shimmered with a familiar yet eerie light. "You're in way over your head, little sister," he declared, his voice chilling. Ivana froze, processing his words. He stepped forward, lowering his weapon. "Our father didn't just discover the aliens, he joined them. I am part human, part alien, and like him, I wanted to protect you from this burden." The revelation hit Ivana like a physical blow. Her brother, whom she hadn't known existed, now stood before her, a product of the very conspiracy their father had died trying to expose. Decades before, tears mingled with determination in her eyes as she faced him. "I'm ending this," Ivana declared, her voice steady despite her shaking hands. "With or without you, I will bring the truth of Ambrosia to the world. Humanity deserves freedom, not chains." Her brother hesitated. "You do not know what that will bring. Lifespans of thousands of years, 10 times your normal physical strength. It would open up the use of the whole brain. You only have access to about 10% right now. That would destroy the grip the alien race has on this world." Ivana faced her brother, her expression resolute. "You've seen what they did to us. Manipulated, controlled, and limited," she implored, clutching the vial of ambrosia tightly. "This isn't just about our survival. It's about our right to exist as we were meant to, free from the designs of those who see us as mere tools." Her brother stood unmoving, his features torn between duty and doubt. "Ivana, releasing this could bring turmoil, unforeseen consequences," he argued, his voice a low warning. She stepped closer. "And what? We continue living half-lives, never realizing our full potential. This is about more than safety. It's about justice, about truth. How can we deny the world the knowledge of what we are and what we could become?" "You don't understand the risks," he countered, his stance rigid. Ivana's voice grew more impassioned. "And you don't understand the hope this represents. We were engineered to be weak, to be subservient, but with ambrosia, we can break these chains. Yes, it's a risk, but all freedom comes with risk. We owe it to ourselves, to humanity, to fight for a future where we are no longer puppets to an alien empire." Seeing the resolve in her eyes, her brother finally nodded, stepping aside. "Perhaps it's time for change," he conceded. "Do what you must, Ivana, for all of us." With her brother finally at her side, Dr. Ivana Rocker prepared to reveal the world-shattering truth of ambrosia and the alien manipulation of human DNA. Together, they accessed a secure broadcasting system, sending a signal that would bypass traditional media controls and reach every corner of the globe. As Ivana spoke into the camera, "Today marks the beginning of a new era for humanity," Ivana declared, the vial of ambrosia held high for all to see. "We have lived under an unseen yoke, our potential curtailed, our lives artificially shortened, but no longer. We possess the means to reclaim our heritage and our future, free from manipulation, free from the shadows that have haunted our existence." As the broadcast ended, the world was left in a state of shock. News outlets scrambled to verify and report on Ivana's claims, while governments and scientific communities were thrown into disarray, trying to grapple with the ethical, social, and political implications of such a revelation. People everywhere debated fervently. Some feared the changes this new knowledge might bring, while others celebrated the possibility of a liberated future. Meanwhile, hidden forces that had thrived on secrecy and control plotted their next moves. The revelation of ambrosia threatened their power, and they would not give up their influence so easily. As Ivana and her brother anticipated the backlash, they also prepared to defend the truth they had fought so hard to uncover. As the dust settled on their groundbreaking broadcast, Dr. Ivana Rocker and her brother stood overlooking the cityscape, Ivana turned to her brother. "There's just one thing I still need to know," she began, her voice tinged with fear. "Where is our father?" Her brother met her gaze. "I was hoping you knew," he replied softly. The weight of his admission hung between them, a shared burden neither had expected. The silence that followed was filled with unspoken understanding and unresolved questions. As Ivana looked out over the city, her resolve hardened by the challenges ahead. With the dawn breaking over a world forever changed, Ivana faced the unknown with unwavering determination. She knew the search for her father was more than a quest for answers. It was a journey toward reclaiming their shared legacy. This is not goodbye, nor the end. Until the story continues, my friends, be an rocker.